Hey guys, Joe Cool here. Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're looking at a seed farm configuration I've come up with, and it's best used for Pam's Harvest and Hunger Overhaul. And they have a lot of different seeds and saplings to get in order to make a lot of the different food types. And we're going to use Steve's Factory Manager to automate most of it, with the exception of the Mine Factory Loaded Harvester. And yeah, I think I covered all the bases there, right? Alright, so here we go. So you got a 3x3 patch. Ooh, look, there's a sapling. Been messing around with it. This is set up to when there's bone meal in the system is when it starts working. So the harvester harvests the grass, but will not harvest the saplings that come up from time to time. And that's what the floor shift is for, is it uproots. There's a, yeah, see there's a sapling there. Floral shift and pop the sapling up. So there it's over here. And then this item valve will pick up that sapling. So that'll allow you to collect, oh, we haven't got many seeds yet. But we did get a sapling. So I'm going to let this run. That's going to be, we'll let it run on a stack of bone meal, and we'll see what we get. And then let's go over here and build it. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need, obviously, a 3x3 of grass. Now the default configuration for the harvester is a 3x3, so we're just going to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and set down your harvester. We're going to go ahead and power it and give it a place to put all your stuff. So then we're going to put on to the one side, let's say to the right side, we're going to put three pistons right next to the grass. Now on the other side, you're going to break 2 rows of 3 blocks, and you're going to put pistons on that side. Now this you need to remember. So the side that you have the pistons on is this, the gap between the pistons is where you're going to want the repeater, and set that to 4 ticks. And then this around here, just run some redstone around. This is going to power everything up. Now in front of the harvester on the other side, go ahead and put down your factory manager and put an inventory cable right next to it. Oh, actually we need to move that over one, because we need, let's see here, we need a redstone emitter. So we're going to have a redstone emitter on that side, we're going to have a redstone emitter on that side. And then up top here, we need to come out, let's see, here's a block gate. We're going to need to come out 2 blocks. So we want to be in the center, and we want this pointing down. So the little, so you can, there. When you right click on it, you change this direction, but I'm not sure how that affects. There we go. Still getting used to these blocks. They're all new. Really awesome mod. I really like it. Go ahead and fill your stuff back in. Okay, so now you don't need those blocks, so go ahead and drop them out. Now what this is, I'm using hoppers to delay the delivery of the bone meal so that the floor can finish shifting. And don't forget to set that to 4 ticks. Let's see, so we've set everything up. Oh, and we need right on top of the factory manager, go ahead and put a rapid item valve. And this is what's going to pick up all your saplings that get uprooted. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is grab yourself a builder's block and put it on top of, oh, I wouldn't use grass, things get kind of crazy, because it will bone meal that grass you put up there. And what this does is when the saplings get uprooted, they'll kind of stay more contained in this area, making it easier for the rapid item valve to pick them up. So go ahead and drop your chest down here. It could be in front of either one of these. Actually, let's move it over here. That way we got better access to the factory manager. And then let's grab some bone meal. because that's what's going to go in there. Okay, to start it off, we want to, you know what? I think it'd be easier just to go over the code that we have already written over here. Still 22 left. Okay, so we got a default trigger. Now this interval you might have to play with a little bit depending on your server. Now what it allows is it allows enough time for the floor to shift and the bone meal to be applied. And then what we're looking for is, so here's our chest that's sitting right next to us. We are looking for bone meal. So whenever there's bone meal in it, it'll cycle through this tree. Now I just went ahead and flipped these so that both of these get activated. So here's one emitter off to one side, and then here's the other emitter off the other side. We have it set to do a 5-tick pulse. Now if you set it up any longer than that, the floor doesn't shift because it keeps the pistons extended for too long. So be sure to pay attention to that. Output and sides are default, so you don't have to change those. And then we have two sets of input here. One of these is from the chest. We're taking a piece of bone meal. Make sure you set it to 1. Then we are going to put it in the hopper. Now this hopper is right up here, and it feeds into this block gate. Now this block gate doesn't need to be connected to the factory manager network to spit stuff out. When you put an item in with something like a hopper, it just spits it out the side. And as you see, it's been applying the bone meal. So that's that side, and on this side we have the other emitter with default settings. And then here we are taking the item valve. So what this is going to do is it's going to pull any of these items that we have in this list. Since we have it blacklisted with it blank, it's going to pull everything that it finds. And then we're going to put that in a chest. So we're going to store it. Again, make sure you set it to blacklist. And that's all there is. So this will keep going as long as there's bone meal in here, and that's probably its last cycle. Yep, see. Now, this guy over here, we've collected some blueberries, mushrooms, blackberries, and this has only been like 5 minutes, and we haven't had to mess with it at all. So if you're trying to find a specific seed like soybean, that's been a pain to find, or flowers, for one thing, this is a good option for that. If you're looking for a specific tree sapling, here's another option for that. So these are both great ways, or these are both great reasons to use something like this. It'll save you a lot of right clicking. Obviously once you get all your pieces, you're not going to need it anymore and you just tear it down. But I hope this helps you get the pieces you need and have a lot more fun with crash landing. And I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I hope this helps you have a lot more fun too. Alright guys, thanks again, take care and have a good one.